You have to keep me working and busy. Ricchetti loved Biden. The resilience, the generosity, the friendliness. If Biden said he needed to work, he knew how to
What
keep
is
the vice
this
presidency as his
propaganda?
scapegoat.
What is this
Excellent. The Penny
propaganda?
later reflected to others that
Machete
sometimes it
loved
sounds almost
him
cruel.
some Biden.
But
His
keeping busy
Biden
meant
has
taking
swag.
another hard look at a
He,
presidential campaign.
believe it or not,
And double
he
some
whipped Obama's ass and votes garnered because he has swag. Listen, listen to this stuff. You know, they're going on and on about January 6th. They're going on and on about Bob Woodward knowing the end, the conversations of Trump a year after. Supposedly, Bob Woodward heard Trump say, "I'm going to fool the American people. There's a 5% death rate. We're going to act like it's a nothing burger." It was 2% death rate. Now it's a 1% death rate. But they got it wrong, and they said 5%. Trump said 5%. I think in the interview, if it's a real actual interview. I haven't talked to Trump to verify it. Was that really him? Was it a CIA voiceover? I don't know. But with that said, I can throw out all of Bob Woodward's testimony. Why? Look at his moral code. His moral code was one to sit there and say there's a 5% death rate. I talked to the president of the United States in January, not this January, 2020 January, pre-Rona. He talked pre-Rona and he said, oh, oh, it's going to be a 5% death rate. And he didn't come out to November, that is 2020, November, when the election, November 1st time, he came out to affect the election negatively for Trump, to be for Biden, to sit there and say, oh, I kept this secret all year long. Trump had sugar-coated everything. It was supposed to be a 5% death rate. I waited for my book to come out, and what he told me in my media in 2020 in the November election. So he withheld very important information that could save Americans. Oh, it's a 5% death rate instead of a 2 or whatever. We need to take more precautions. We need to do this and that. So Bob Woodward sacrificed the American people to sell a book and try to change an election. So I throw all of his testimony out. I don't want to hear any of it.